Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about this Seiko mini turtle, reference number SRPC35K1. This is actually a smaller size turtle. I'm going to talk about some info about the turtle later down in the video, but just get down to this piece first. This is actually a Seiko Prospect line diver. Is an ISO certified diver rated to 200 meters. The size of the case is 42 millimeters in diameter. It has a thickness of just about 13 millimeter and a very small lug to lug of 43 millimeter despite the 42 millimeters diameter. And as you can see, it comes with solid end links. Right, the links are solid, okay, but it comes with a pressed metal clasp, right? And there's also a diver's extension because this is ISO rated diver. So just show the diver extension. So this diver extension is let's say if you're diving and then you have to wear it over your wetsuit, so it provides some extensions for you to wear it over your wetsuit. The links are held together by Seiko's pin and column system. Unlike a regular pin, the push pin kind of a link, there's actually a collar, a very small collar around here. So when you push the pin out, you have to be slightly careful. I think I'm going to link you to one of Mark from Long Island. He has a video on this Seiko pin and column links, right? So if you were to adjust your link on your own, then you might have to be a little bit careful. And coming back to the watch face itself, the crystal is hard lex mineral crystal, and then it comes with a love it or hate it cyclops for the date. Actually, the original turtle, it doesn't comes with a cyclops. However, there's a so-called current new limited edition orange turtle that comes with a white screen cyclops for the date. The bezel is a 120 click bezel. The grip is quite okay, and then it's not too tight. The insert is aluminum insert. Okay, all right. The movement on this piece is 4R35. It has a power reserve of 41 hours and rated accuracy of plus 45 seconds to minus 35 seconds per day. It is a hackable and hand windable movement, and it comes with a screw down crown. Of course, it's a diver's watch, so let me just unscrew it. So it's hand windable and it's hackable. Okay, the dial itself, it's if you look at it, it's kind of a matte black dial. It's not very shiny. It's actually in certain sunlight you can see that it's matte, and then it comes with apply indices all around, and the lume is quite substantial on this piece. The lume is actually a Seiko's proprietary Lumibright, and if you to look at it, it's applied quite generously on all the markers, as well as the minute and hours hand and the counterbalance on the second hands. The cyclops on this crystal actually does help to provide a better view of the date window, but there's some talk because some people, they just don't like this odd round shaped cyclops. But I guess for me it's okay, and it really helps to get a better view of the date. Of course, one thing that they can improve here is to rather use black date wheel rather than a white with a black font. if let's say they are using a black date wheel, I believe it will look much better on this black dial version and the black dial. Yep. And the case back is a typical Seiko's diver case back. It has this tsunami logo, or the Hokusai wave logo as some might call it. You can see there's a X for the prospect, Seiko, right? Typical air diver 200-meter markings, stainless steel. Okay. And this is bezel. The crown is, however, unsigned, so it's quite a shame for watches of these specifications. But I believe there are certain aftermarket dial with the S marking that you can get and you can replace. So I'm still not sure whether I'll be doing that crown replacement as what I did for my Vostok, but let's see how it goes. Okay, let's talk about some history on the Seiko turtle. The first turtle is actually released in 1976 with the model or reference number of 6309-704 something. That very first turtle was in production from 1976 to 1988. It is actually a professional diver rated at 150 meters at the time. It was given the nickname turtle because of the cushion case. As you can see, of course this is a smaller turtle, but the bigger one has the similar kind of a case, and it looks like a turtle, right? The original version has a crown on the forecock position. Okay, after several years of Seiko stopping the production of this turtle, the demand and the price of this original turtle, the second-hand price, rise up steeply, you know, because there are a lot of demands from watch collectors. Even like for older piece, you know, it costs quite a lot to get a used piece. Then somehow in the late 2015, Seiko decided to reintroduce back the turtle. Okay, so the newer turtles, they are rated at 200 meters and it comes with a 4R36 movement. 4R36 being that it's the same as the 4R35 with the exception of additional day window. And since that, Seiko has released various different colors and various editions of the newer turtles. Then in 2017, Seiko decided to release this mini turtle, which is a slightly smaller size turtle than, yeah, it's a slightly smaller size turtle. What's the difference between this smaller mini turtle or baby turtle compared to the regular turtle? First of all, obviously its size. The regular turtle comes at a bigger 45mm diameter, and I believe it has a lug-to-lug of 48mm. And as I mentioned earlier, the crown on the original turtle is at the forecock position. And of course, it's with a 4R36 movement with the day and date window. Right. Other than that, the difference are quite subtle. You know, it looks like they looks the same. Of course, some people pointed out that the bezel is slightly different. Okay, I'm going to talk about my journey of how I ended up getting this mini turtle. Okay, I don't really own a lot of dive watches prior to this. The first so-called dive watch, or well, of course, it's not ISO certified, that I have is the Mako or Mako 2. So after getting that, the Orient Mako 2, so after getting that, I was actually looking to get my first Seiko diver. So at that time, I was like, deciding whether to get the SKX 007, 009, or even like 013. But one thing that you know, always bugs me on those SKX, yes, I know they are very like a lot of watch collectors and watch enthusiasts. They, you know, they say that it's a legendary piece. You know, it's sort of like a must-have piece. But yes, I do agree with them. It's really very legendary. But personally, one of the biggest factor that that prevented me from getting that SKX is the movement. So as you all know, the SKX, it's powered by the Workhorse 7S26 movement. Well, it's not bad per se, but you know, that movement is actually, to me, it's like a Seiko 5 movement, meaning that it's an entry-level movement. It's not hand-windable, it's not hackable. And yes, even newer Seiko 5s are being, you know, upgraded with 4R35 or 4R36 movement. So that movement is one of the biggest factors that, you know, preventing me from pulling the trigger on an SKX. So when I heard that they have a smaller size turtle with, you know, the 4R movement, so I couldn't resist but to, you know, to hunt for it. So when I saw it in a local watch shop here, it's like straight away became a done deal for me at that time. So ever since that, I haven't regretted getting this piece. Actually, I love this piece a lot. I really like this piece, and it sits very well on my small 6-inch wrist. Let me just show you how it looks on my small wrist. Okay, this is how the watch looks on my small 6-inch wrist. As you can see, because of the short, very short 43 millimeters lug to lug, it sits very well for the size of the watch. It's one of my favorite go-to watch, you know. And of course, there are various different colors of the mini turtle. There is a blue color and a paddy version, but the blue and the paddy mini turtle only came with the rubber strap. And I actually wanted to get a metal bracelet version, so I went ahead for this black mini turtle. The black one does come with the rubber strap as well, but you know, for versatility's sake, I went for the metal bracelet. So I've actually tried out this with you know, different straps like NATO straps or even leather straps, and it looks really very nice. And on the crown position at 3 o'clock, well, I've seen some comments from, you know, people saying that it might, if you have like a bigger wrist or things like that, it might interfere with your movement. But I don't really feel it that much, because frankly speaking, I'm not gonna like every time I'm not gonna like do this kind of you know, motion, because I'll be, most of the time I'll be desk diving with this watch. I'm an office worker, so I sit quite a very long time on the desk, so I don't really feel that it's actually obstructing my motion. And yeah, this thing is actually very it's quite substantial in weight. It's quite hefty. You will feel its presence, but it's not too overpowering, if you know what I mean. Okay, I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.